All right, today is the 25th of December 2024. Yeah. And how do I know it's Christmas? Well, enough and more people have spammed me with the JPEG images and videos and Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Merry. And yeah, some people took the trouble of Dear Loy. At least they put the name Dear Loy. And some others used some MailChimp or mail service where the body is standard, the JPEG image is standard, just automatically the name will update itself. So a lot of fake bullshit that was going on. Meaningless trash. What I tend to do with such individuals is I just block them because you're spamming my email, you're spamming my messages, you're spamming my, messenger and all these other things. In my WhatsApp groups, people wish each other, Muslims, Hindus, Christians, they all wish each other. Do whatever you want. But I thought, okay, fine. Given the fact that I was that I am an ex-Christian, ex-Catholic, I'll give my point of view why Christmas, what was Christmas for me, what is it today, and what do I look at it in the future. I know I'm more or less like the Christmas Grinch. I'm spoiling it for all you guys, especially those of you who have a positive vibe. But then again, I guess I have to let you know my point of view. Okay. So, like all of you, or most of you who celebrate religious festivals, I was born in a religious family who followed the religion that they were born into. So I was born into a Christian family, so I followed the Christian principles, and I was taught that only our religion is true, our God is real, our teachings of our holy book is correct. Remaining everyone is false, everyone is fake, everyone is bullshit. Only we are the special VIP group, the select ones chosen by God, actual God. Remaining everyone is fake gods or whatever. So I was born and raised with that we are the exclusive VIP group. And we have to tolerate other people with their fake religions and their fake beliefs. Just tolerate them. So, and even though for Christians, the most important festival is not Christmas. The most important festival is Easter. And if you don't believe what I say, that means you're not a proper Christian. Because it is the resurrection of Christ that laid the foundation for the reality of the myth of Jesus Christ. That is what supposedly made Christians or the religion of Christianity real, because God made man resurrected. If he didn't resurrect, then it was all bullshit. Anyway, so I know many of you will be like, this is so offensive. This is sacrilege. I'm switching it off. You can't handle it. Get lost. Okay. So even though Easter is the most important festival for Christians, the reason why so much emphasis is placed towards Christmas is because it's a happy, feel-good moment. When a baby is born, you feel good, right? Happy. And for children and families, especially children, it's a time where you get gifts. It's a feel-good moment. Chocolate gifts. Even my daughter, my 6-year-old daughter, in a government school, they are celebrating Christmas. So it's to make everyone happy. And my daughter was supposed to get a gift and give it to somebody, and someone will give a random gift to her. They'll have cake and chocolates and juice. And it's very westernized. Westernized in the sense there is Santa Claus. From where did Santa Claus come? Which part of the Bible? It's all a Western phenomenon. White Santa, white. And Jesus Christ is also white, and Mother Mary is also white, and everyone's white. Nobody is Middle Eastern dark color. Okay? And there is that magic star and 3 camels and all that bull. Okay. So when I was young, my parents, this is as far as I can recollect. Um, it was a time period where we would take 1 month or 15 days to prepare for Christmas, prepare the Indian sweets, Indian nuri, or it's like a, I don't know, kind of a wrapping inside that. There's coconut sweets and sugar and nuts and all that, and then there are homemade sweet like crunchies and all that crackers. So everything was made home, and there was this kind of excitement that everyone's working together. We would need the dough and make small balls and sweets and this and that. Yeah, and so there was that excitement, and there was also the excitement. Santa Claus is coming. They would tell us, be a good boy or girl. They would try to figure out what we like, and obviously there's no Santa Claus. So just as there's no Jesus Christ and all that bull. So we would wrap these gifts, and on the day of Christmas, Christmas Eve, that is the few hours before midnight, we'd go to church, celebrate the Mass. Those days, at least in the 80s, there was at least place in the church. But later on, people used to just drive to the church, stand outside. There's some priest is talking. You can hear on the microphone. Everyone's dressed up amazingly well perfumed and looking nice and all that. But nobody's actually participating. It's all namesake, all the bull that we're doing. Because after the namesake church, then you go and enjoy your party. So just namesake, you come there. You look amazing. You want to look amazing. Hug and kiss and wish everyone Merry Christmas. I used to go to church in my younger days just to meet the girls and at least give them kisses on their cheeks. And yes, meet everyone, that kind of thing. And we'd have the celebration, Christmas Bazaar in Sarja, St. Michael's Church. Before Christmas, you would have a kind of like stalls would be set up. People would cook and games were played. And it was like a community, St. Michael's Church in the 80s. But eventually they stopped all that. So, yeah, that excitement was there. And then after church, we'd go to church, come back. And by the time the parents or the elders would put the gifts, by the way, the construction of the Christmas tree and the cards and, all the decorations, the ball, Christmas ball, and this and that. So when we would come there, before we would check, Christmas tree is empty, Santa Claus has not come down the chimney or whatever bullshit chimney in the desert. We were living in Dubai, so there was no chimney. So I'd come there, and lo and behold, oh wow, all the gifts are there. And I'd be very eager to check. And obviously, because my parents were cheap shit misers, I would always get the crappiest gifts from Santa Claus. Either a strawberry shortcake. Seriously, just Google a strawberry shortcake. It's a girl's book with the, tape, no? Audio tape. I don't know if you know the older ones. And they would read and we had to look at what it is. Total crap. I would never enjoy the gifts. Rather, I would look at what my cousins would get, which was much better. And then, anyway, after the gifts and all that bullshit opening, we would eat nice food that was cooked. And as it is, my parents were misers, so we'd always eat, like we'd cook a chicken curry, and then that would last for 1 week. So first we'd eat the choicest pieces, and then it'll go down. Then it'll be only curry and rice and curry by the end of the week. I used to always try to get the most delicious pieces, but my parents would make sure it was controlled. So more of rice and curry. But when it was Christmas, hopefully, there was something nice like prawns, or prawns was slightly expensive. So we'd buy it once a week, once in 2 weeks, where my parents were concerned. And they would eat it hidden, so not to show me. So Christmas we'd celebrate, and everyone's eating and drinking, and there was alcohol that they would purchase for cheap. Beer was their favorite, Heineken, as far as I remember. And, Scotch, whatever, Red Label, I don't know what all were the brands. And we would play, and they would play carom, and they would just sit and talk. Everyone would give everyone gifts and all that. Cheap shit gifts. Most of the gifts were, you know, these glasses, no? Glasses which were crystal. They call it crystal glasses, which you get for $100. So, and it was always in circulation. Our family would give somebody else. Their family would give somebody else. Their family would give somebody else, and it would come back to us. And we would not open them and use them. We would just store them in a cupboard and keep them until Christmas or Easter or some other festival or birthday or something and give it off. So you didn't have to spend money there. So a very pathetic South Indian, stingy, reserved Christmas for me and my family. The other families were at least slightly better. Some others who had a slightly westernized template would maybe go to a outside party that was hosted by maybe a nice hotel. So they would have for $100 you would have food and alcohol and dinner and dance, which was never part of our celebration. But this was a celebration that we would have only, I think, until I was in my at the age of 16 or 20. After which, when we stayed alone, I would go to the church by myself. Parents would never accompany. 16, 17, 18, teenage years. And there I would just go to meet all the girls and whomsoever. Parents were not celebrating anything. Only if somebody wanted to visit us, which nobody did, they would come and bring some cheap shit gifts and we would have food together. And very rarely, if ever, we would go to their house. And the typical food was cooked sausages. Sausages were the cheapest. So there's always cooked sausages. This crisps, chips that they call, pofak. I don't know what you call it, cheese balls, yeah. And hamburgers, all cheap food. Rice with curry and something. My parents would always tell me, behave yourself. Don't act like you've never seen food. But I would gorge on the food. And then we would play bingo, lotto, bingo, the ball numbers and all that. And each one would do $5 or a little bit of money, have the ticket. Whoever wins the money. And then we would have a little bit of singing, karaoke. So families would get together. This went on for some time. Until, I guess, I wanted to break away from the home and experience my own independence, which is where I started living the bachelor life. And by the time I was a DJ, anchor for shows, organizing events. So Christmas and New Year we have to be there where the action is, the girls are, the gifts are, where the money is. We would organize the events, we would play music because, part of being the DJ team and organize the events. We were very busy. For us, Christmas and New Year was not only drink, dance, buffet, organize the events, make money, but enjoy. So it was more like a fun mini event management company. This went on for some time. And yes, the regular bullshit. Go to church just for namesake and meet the girls and this continued until you keep doing something until disaster strikes. Like this, until bad times come. And it was only after I lost everything did I reevaluate, what the fuck am I doing? What is all this? Because by the time I was in my 30s, I guess we would only go, I would take some girl, any girl, out of the many girls I was dating, and we would go for drink, dance, maybe book a hotel room, have sex, eat in some expensive place. Maybe the night before Christmas Eve, we would celebrate one place. The next day, go some other place. The next day, and sometimes you would go for, okay, let's enjoy. Let's go for a nice, not expensive, nice movie, and then food, and just plan out fun things. And sometimes you would go together in groups and go for a sleep, near the desert or sleep outside, camping and all that. So we do a lot of stuff like that. Some activity to be busy, and namesake gifts and all that. Everything was commercial. Everything was westernized. There was hardly any religious observance. It all became just namesake. And obviously the the nonsense of digital spamming, sending just a JPEG image to 2,000, 3,000 people on your phone. By the time bulk messaging started, emails and wish you Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, regards from so and so. And then political correctness, even if you didn't believe, you'd wish, oh, Merry Christmas, and hug each other and whatever. Uh, but like I said, after went through disaster, then that redefined what is Christmas, what is New Year. Today, when I look at it from a distance, I just see monkey do. It's all nonsense. It's all bullshit. It's all pointless. There's nothing spiritual about it. Yeah, you can be a little charitable and, oh, there are some families that don't have food to eat. Let's prepare some food for them. Let's cook something for them. Let's give them a few gifts. Oh, poor people are here. But you're not going to enjoy that. Families are not going to enjoy. Kids are not going to enjoy. They don't give a damn about charity for others. Yeah, you can participate in a charitable volunteering effort and consider yourself good Christian, good white Jesus will be very happy, white heaven. And yes, then the sensible ones are there who focus on their family, stay together. There are some people who get very bored. They want to try something new, so they might go to a 3-star, 4-star, 5-star hotel where there's drink, dance, buffet, unlimited booze and alcohol. Booze has to be there. And dance, very westernized concepts. Or there are families that do it privately. They'll bring all the families together and celebrate, all dress up well, very Christian, very Western. They sing Christmas trees there, gifts are there, have a party, food, sit till late night, sing songs, karaoke, bingo, and just chat, gossip, waste time, take photographs, give yourself a feeling that this is meaning. Oh, 2024, this is how we celebrate Christmas. All of them group photograph. And finish Christmas over and go New Year. There also celebrate. And then next year, forget about everything until it comes. And yeah, your old parents and old relatives whom you never bothered, never got in touch, wish the namesake for Jesus. Merry Christmas, Jesus. Cheers. Glug, 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 glug. Alcohol. I used to always ask, Jesus is born. Why are you drinking alcohol? Jesus wants you to drink alcohol. No answer. Jesus wants to eat expensive food. No answer. Jesus wants all this commercialization. No answer. But the global economy has to move, right? You can't be a Grinch. Enjoy. So how do I celebrate Christmas today? Nothing. It's just a man-made day. It's a commercial event. I look for discounts online. And if I don't get any, I don't buy. I definitely don't go out in any religious festival, whether Christmas, New Year, because people can get drunk, accidents can take place, everything is overpriced. So I wait until maybe after New Year, second, third, or fourth, when business is completely down and out, and they go back to the same old original prices. Why should I spend $1,000 for something that normally cost, say, $200? I might as well go when business is completely crap and they are offering what is $1,000 for Christmas, $200 normal day. They'll give it to you for 100. So me and my family can eat 10 times. Indian brain, no? Yeah. So yeah, that is the bullshit of Christmas, the Christmas garbage, nonsense, man-made festivals. You can call me a Grinch, you can call me a, like, whatever. And for all those ones who love to be sarcastic and this thing, wish Merry Christmas, doesn't mean a damn to me. But this is how I look at Christmas with all its nonsense. Meaningless, pointless, useless Christian, routines, which doesn't mean anything. Anyway, good, bad, ugly. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And for all it's worth, wish you a merry, whatever, nonsense. If I were to give one advice and leave you with one thing, If nothing else, at least spend time with your family. You and your family. Spend meaningful time. Because that is the only memory that will remain. All this commercial going out, and it's a good Instagrammable moment and Facebook, but it's empty. Spend time with your mother, father, brother, sister, your children, your spouse. That's all I can leave you with. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below. This is me signing off. You guys take care.